Okay, now that we know that the real number holds the rational numbers and the irrational number, we're going to work now with the set of the real numbers. So that's why you're having here operation with negative and positive fractions. So here we're having negative 3 over 5 plus 1 over 4. Our negative making troubles, so we are capable of make a flip. We're going to change the distribution of our operation to have first the positive. That's why we flip the fractions to have 1 over 4 minus 3 over 5. Now that changed from an addition into a subtraction. Now we're going to make the procedure to find the number. So 1 times 5 is 5. We write the negative sign. 4 times 3 is 12. And then we just multiply 4 times 5. It will be 20. Now 5 minus 12 will be negative 7, and we just write down the 20. But we're going to write this fraction properly, so this will be negative, and then we write here the fraction 7 over 20, like that. So remember that we multiply 1 over 5 or 1 times 5 to get that 5. Then we multiply 3 times 4 to get that 12. And finally we multiply 4 times 5 to get 20. So that is our solution there. Next example, we're having there 1 over 2 or 1/2 minus negative 2 over 3. Here we're having a double sign that changed into a positive sign. So we're going to rewrite that into 1/2 plus 2 over 3. Having that, we're going to make the cross multiplication to find the solution. So equal 1 times 3 is 3. We write the plus. 2 times 2 is 4. We write the fraction bar. And then 2 times 3 is 6. And now we're going to say 3 plus 4 is 7 over 6. Remember that to get that 3, this number 3 we multiply 1 times 3, that is equal to 3. Then we multiply to find the 4, 2 times 2, and we get 4. And to the last number, that is 6, we multiply 2 times 3, and then we get 6. To continue solving more examples, in this case we're having there a multiplication and a division. The multiplication is 3 over 4 times negative 1 over 2. So we're going to start writing the sign of our product. This one is positive, this is negative, so our solution will be negative. We're going to write here the fraction bar. Now we're going to say 3 times 1, it will be equal to 3. And now we're going to solve with the denominator, that will be 4 times 2 is equal to 8. Remember that when we multiply fractions, we take the numerators, we multiply them and we get our solution. And to find the denominator of our answer, we're going to take the denominators of the exercise and we're going to multiply them to get that solution there. Now we're going to work with the division. We're having there negative 5 over 21 divided by negative 50. We're going to change that 50 into a fraction. So this will be equal to have negative 5 over 21 divided by, we open the parentheses, the negative, and we're going to write here 50 over 1, like that. Now what we're going to do, we're going to change this operation there, the division, into a multiplication, because we can do that. We're able to do that when we're dividing fractions. That means that we're going to make here a flip. So let's see what we did here. We just write 1 as a denominator. Now, what will be there the next step? We're going to rewrite our expression by changing that. So we're going to have here negative 5 over 21. Instead writing division, we're going to write multiplication, and we're going to make a flip of our fraction to have 1 over 50 in that way. So we're having easier operation because we only need to multiply both the numerators and the denominators. Now we're going to make here a simplification because we're having here 5 and we're having there 50. If we divide that by 5 and this one by 5, this will be 1 and this will be 10. If we divide that by 5 and this one by 5, this will be 1 and this will be 10. So our new expression will be negative the fraction 1 over 21 times negative 1 over 10. Why do we do that? Because in this way, simplifying our fractions here is easier to simplify them at the end. So what we're going to do there, we're going to solve the product. So a multiplication of equal sign will be positive, so our solution will be positive. Now we say 1 times 1 is equal to 1, and then 21 times 10 is equal to 110. And that is our solution. Now we're going to write what we did here. We make a flip to change the division by the multiplication, like that. And we're done with those examples.